thereafter given shape in the year 2011 by Sri Sandeep Silas. Hailing from Agra, Sandeep is a poet and lyricist, author, peace activist, strategist, and also a civil servant. He is a British Chevening scholar. He has a degree of Masters of Public Administration from the Maxwell School of Citizenship and Public Affairs of Syracuse University, New York. He pursues in the world his novel idea and concept, now become his mission, the Garland of Peace, a project to declare all war ruins in the world as peace heritage sites, to take yet another step towards peace building, peace education, and peace tourism. To know more about it, you may visit his website, www.garlandofpeace.com. From amongst many public and civil society awards, he has been conferred by the British Council UK India 2014, first ever Intercultural Leadership Award. IBADAT-E-AMAN started on 11th of September 2011 when Ustad Shafqat Ali Khan of Sham Chaurasi Gharana came across the borders from Lahore to sing Sufi songs. This continued the next year, and the next year, and so on, with many famous international artists like Astha Dikshit, the famous Kathak dancer, Kamal Sabri Sahab, the Sarangi maestro, Kabul Rishi, a young Sufi and fusion singer from our very own city, Delhi, with his rock band, Rock Veda. This year, the world-famous Chandana Dancers from Sri Lanka are amidst us to enthrall us by their scintillating dance performances. A brief introduction about the Chandana Dancers. Chandana Vikramsinghe, born Sri Lankan, learned his first steps of dancing from Vajira Chitrasena at the age of 6. He was then trained and given ways by Kulasri Budavatta. Chandana completed his secondary education in the science medium at Mahanama College, Colombo, Sri Lanka. At the end of his school career, he chased his passion and joined the Sama Ballet Troupe as a dancer. In 1993, he was awarded a diploma in Kathakali and dance and from the prestigious University of Vishwa Bharati Shantiniketan, India. Today, Chandana is the president of Shantiniketan Friends Affiliated Office in Sri Lanka. In 1999, Chandana and the Dancers Guild was established, and today, with a troupe of almost 40 professional dancers, train over 3,000 students within Sri Lanka. The recent 2 concerts, Salamba and Kanya, gave highlight to professionalism, bringing poetry in motion alive through a series of traditional and fusion dance and music recitals, which left the audience in total bliss. The troupe has traveled to almost 74 countries and performed before multi-diverse audiences in the cities of Europe, Asia, Middle East, Canada, and Australia, and received great admiration for the unique style and exquisite dance rhythm. Chandana has performed at the world-famous Sadler's Wales Theatre, London in 1990, and at the several dance festivals amidst distinguished guests. In 2013, Dancers Guild performed in Kazakhstan and Belarus Bolshoi Theatre. The troupe is also called to represent Sri Lanka at overseas promotion campaigns coordinated by the Sri Lankan embassies. Chandana, an acclaimed dancer and founder of the Dancers Guild, has bagged many local and international awards for outstanding choreography, rhythm, style, and character. Though a traditionally trained Kandyan dancer, Chandana has brought in innovations to the dance form, integrating it with modern beats, a bit of folk, and a combination of classical and traditional interventions. Chandana's new production is the story of Sita. It explores the other side of Ramayana. I'm delighted to have amongst us today the High Commissioner of Sri Lanka in India, Her Excellency Mrs. Chitrangani Vagiswara. I welcome you, ma'am. I also welcome Mr. Duleep Vagiswara. May I now invite Sahinta to kindly escort Her Excellency Mrs. Chitrangani Vagiswara to the stage for lighting of the lamp. May I also invite Shajal to the stage to kindly escort Mr. Duleep Vagiswara. I also call upon Sandeep ji and Chandana ji for lighting of the lamp. May I kindly invite Madam Chitrangani Vagiswara to say us a few words.
The organizers of this event I understand they are from the St. Stephen's Society in Agra. And let me thank the organizers for inviting me to be present here to witness the musical show as well as the poetry, and I understand, which will be recited in the course of this evening. Poetry and also maybe some other music as well. Of course, I am not too aware of your organization, but let me say that I am very happy to see Mr. Chandana Wickramasinghe and his group performing here. In fact, I came specially to see the performance, because as it was mentioned, Chandana Wickramasinghe is a very well-known, reputed dance troupe. Their performance are really out of this world. Costumes and the dancers, the drummers, everyone, they are very famous in Sri Lanka, and as it was mentioned, they have also performed in many countries. And let me wish the group also all the best and all success to your organization, the society, and let's enjoy the evening. Thank you.
7 संदूकों में भरकर दफन कर दो नफरतें, आज इंसान को मोहब्बत की ज़रूरत है बहुत. With this, I invite Sri Sandeep ji on the stage.
Namaskar. Good evening. Ayubovan. Shubh Sandhyavak. I am delighted to have all you distinguished and lovely people, lovers of art, literature, who stand and come here for peace. You know, they used to say that marriages are made in heaven. I don't believe it. But I believe that when people gather in the name of peace between communities and cultures, those moments are definitely made in heaven. And so, as appropriate to the occasion, we celebrate peace. I would like to recite a peace anthem which I wrote, which has been sung by a Bollywood singer, new singer called Pavani Pandey. And this peace anthem goes, there was a time when the earth was tranquil and peace reigned around. Man lived in Eden and Eve in his heart. And Eve in his heart. The serpent of knowledge brought untold destruction. Hearts are now divided. Homes are aflame. Lines now define frontiers. The fields are red with blood. See, now the rivers sigh and the mountains silently cry. The oceans tremble with fear. Music is drowned by the roar above. And toys have gone for guns. This is my land, those are my men. No one is equal anymore. We have everything. We have nothing. There are tears in every eye. Angels have also become shy. Children don't play those innocent games. Ivy rushes up walls no more. Strange darkness follows every man. No one to stop and give a hand. Peace does not live in hearts. Not live in hearts. So think of everyone as your dear one. Kindle some warmth to last forever. Share the little you have with love. See, tender flowers bring you a promise every season. And the sky still shows a rainbow after the blinding rain. Spring bursts from the autumn's yellow. Green is the hand of the gardener. Look at the wonders of this beautiful world and feel the magic living around you. We have everything. We have nothing. There is so much peace hidden in every heart. The world can become one again. Say that we'll not live apart. Come, let us wish for the healing rain. turn the wheel as it must. Bring peace to every troubled heart. Peace to every heart. We have everything. We have everything. So this was sung by Pavni, and what I hoped was that one day it may become the peace anthem of the world, because only on the bedrock of peace can you do some things. Strange things do happen sometimes. Like the apple falling on Newton's head. Strange things do happen sometimes. I sit below this silvered night, under the moon, with arms outstretched to the sky, and wait for it to fall in my lap. The stars mock at my folly. The passing wind laughs aloud. A pair of lost crows, seeking through the dark, runs like razor's edge upon my solitude. An ochre gushes over the moon. Who must call out to me tonight? Who will kiss my bosom thrice? Who must keep my secret tight? Who will look me with angelic eyes? I sit below the moon this silvered night, with arms outstretched to the sky, and wait for it to fall in my lap. I tell the stars they blink, and the wind itself has nowhere to go. The crows too search for a nest, and the night is upon each one. The only thing that really lives under the sky is fragile hope, playing in my lap, rising in my arms, hoping to touch the moon. Though the odds are gathered as in a spell, strange things do happen sometimes. I sit below the moon this silver night and wait for it to fall in my lap. Thank you. There is this gentleman, Manohar Bandhopadhyay, who put me on this journey of poetry in 1993. He told me he's coming. I hope he's here. So the next of one before Chandana comes on stage is titled Getting There. I don't know where I've reached, but I think all of us are slowly getting there. I am slowly getting there. I am slowly getting there, not where you want me to be, but where I want to be. Am I making you wait? On the edge of anxiousness? Wrapped in my thoughts, dreams, desire, thinking of me all the time? I told you in the middle of the road, do not expect anything. Your eyes shone of those dark-sun glasses, looked bewildered like the mountains around. I knew you were nodding to please me. You would go to any length to exchange the world for me. But I want you to wait, to love me with the might of your solitude, and to realize how much is much. Celebrate me more, the idealized versus real me. You make me lovelier than I am. What is fate destiny, luck, or even soul. Even love is a desperate attempt to annihilate the inherent loneliness that you and I may feel at times. I will be there past the winter. I know I have to come. For you or myself, I don't know. There are 4 seasons in time and life. We must set sail together to discover what is hidden beyond the realms of the visible. Let the ivy climb the wall you have become. I am already there in the window. Thank you. Thank you.
Now we can wait no more to have the Chandanas on the stage. The dance sequences are in different sets. The first set is the temple dance. It's a devotional dance blessing the audience with peace, prosperity, and harmony. The customs, rituals, and devotions have been part and parcel of the Sri Lankan society from ancient times. They have been handed down from generation to generation, spanning over the 2,500-year-old history of the country. Most of these customs and rituals are connected with the day-to-day lives of the people in the social and religious spheres. The Chandanas on the stage, please. The next two sets are together. The Heritage of Sri Lanka, a traditional dance from Kandy performed at festivals and celebrations with drummers and dancers. The third act is Beri Vrundha, a combination of two Sri Lankan traditional drums. Traditional music is an important part of Sri Lanka's vibrant and colorful culture. Along with classical music, drums are also used from ancient times. Sri Lankan drum tradition is believed to go as far back as 2,500 years. Drums were used for pleasure and for rituals.
I feel मजा आ गया होगा आप लोगों को. You know, when you wear 2-3 hats at the same time, of the organizer and the performer and the spectator as well, you don't know what to do. So let's come to some more poetry in English. You see, my father, Reverend Silas, taught me to believe in God, and I believe that, as he told me, that God has a design for everyone. He has a plan for everyone. And so this next poem is dedicated to God, the Almighty, and it's called The Light. Whose hand is it that rolls the waves? Whose voice commands the thunder? Who carries me along the paths he paves? Who brings my exploring soul to wonder? Who makes the mysteries deep I ponder? When ships sail out to wondrous lands, who sends the seagulls when despair is intense? Who makes the sailor sight the golden sands when eyes get tired of water's expanse? My master says he's home, he's Shiv. He has no hands, he has no feet, he has no name, no face to show. He is the light that shines within, the light that powers the world hidden. He owns the life of all who live. He has a design for all mankind. He lifts the weary to heavens above, makes stars of some and vapory clouds of some. How visible is the invisible? I think and shudder. What is right and what is wrong? When gain in power, men often forget it is the custody of the weak that he ordains, not building walls of differences and creating distance. His eyes see all we cannot even fathom. It is not difficult to love even when humans have failed you, for you are His and He is love. He is the peace that thrives in your heart. His is the blood that runs in your veins. He is the breath that makes life throb. You know, sometimes you're overwhelmed with moments you never even imagined could affect or come in your life. And my friend Mr. Chalia and I have faced such moments because some madmen. Anyway, well, at times like this, your mind raises questions. When your life is raising questions and your faith is shaking like a leaf, the wind might be lashing you on the road and the thunders appear threatening. Think of the goodness that has made what you are and the joys you've been blessed with. There is a God in the heaven watching over you, and all your troubles are His. You just have to believe with all your might and tell yourself that you are right. Go on and conquer the world like it is. You have a dream. Go live for it. I am always by your side. See, the birds too know their way. How they make a nest perched above. Follow the ideas those well up within. You are born to do something. No one is born with a silver spoon. You have to see it in the clouds. Life is never a forever thing. Seize the moments and live the swing. Most precious one, I wait for you. In my eyes are mountains and the seas. The world we will hold in our tender hands. Listen to the music of the angels God sends. Make most of why we are here. We never met just by chance. It was always written in the sacred space. All beauty and truth we shall enhance. It is destined and being created by the maze. Surround yourself with my thoughts. The time has come to be. The things we have done, the life we have lived, is only a fraction of our possibilities. Each day I commit one more life to you. Each breath becomes a prayer for you. The skies are blue and my heart is red. I am proud. I live for you. For you, O Lord, live for you. Thank you, thank you. See, we talked of seasons. There are seasons of the weather, seasons of the life. हमारी संस्कृति में तो है ही 4 अलग अलग हम लोग अपने युवा आश्रम, गृहस्थ आश्रम, वृद्धाश्रम सब एक एक करके पार करते हैं. So this one is on seasons, whether they are seasons of weather, life, love, or of the. When I was small, I wanted to become a big man, to grow mustaches and twirl them with my hands. Watch the seasons touch me with a magic wand. All the girls who met me to become my fan. As the years took me over mountain and vale, I kept on wondering to yet another tale. The people were so good everywhere in the world. Wherever fate took me, I got smiles and cheers at me hurled. You see the beauty your eyes want to see, even in the dark. You hear the laughter your ears wish to hear, even in a silent park. If you believe in grandma tales heard when you were young, you will see in starry nights fairies and angels come. A woman sits there in the moon, stitching a cloak for the lucky one. I will roam the skies wearing it when I am here done. But wait, I have to fall in love again, hold her hands and love her more. I want to celebrate the hidden wonders of a happy soul. Who isn't there who does not want a peaceful world. But sometimes ambition disturbs the delicate balance. Good men and women become what they not ought to be. I am powerful, I am wealthier, starts mattering in the world. Who doesn't know that the earth takes back what it gives? You become a whisper of life that never again lives. So I say to you once more, live like nature. Sing like the cuckoo calls. It's just some breaths, some moments, my friend. Come to me like a nesting bird, like a nesting bird. Thank you, thank you.
The next act is called the Nagar Raksha. In southern Sri Lanka, over 100 masked dancers depict different rituals. This masked dance is a fight between the cobra and the eagle, which depicts the fight between good and evil. But tonight we have the only one cobra mask. Coming up now is The Wonder of Sri Lanka. The Wonder of Sri Lanka is a creative act, and the dancers twist and turn enthusiastically with stimulating steps and the expressions, showing off the beauty and rich resources available in Sri Lanka.
Absolutely scintillating performance, absolutely scintillating. You see how close we are and yet so different in our cultures. Madam, Mrs. Sudha Pillai, thank you very much for gracing the occasion. I'm really grateful that you came all the way. Who can tell? My next recitation is who can tell? Who can tell the eye not to see? After all, it's all the game of the senses. So who can tell the eye not to see? Who can tell the nose not to smell? Who can tell the lips not to speak? Who can tell the mind not to think? Every dawn, I offer flowers to the sun. Each day brings new hope, new promise. My toils seem nothing when you smile. The sunset shows your silhouette clearer to me. Who can hold my fingers touching you? Who can stop my dreams for you? Life is blessed with your gracious presence. I believe in your pure love for me. Who can tell the eye not to see? Who can tell the nose not to smell? Who can tell the lips not to speak? Who can tell the mind not to think? When you love without thought. What the world thinks doesn't bother you. You're not afraid of any consequences. You love to just love and give all away. If love comes once in your lifetime and you feel its presence filling you, don't pause. Step out for the sake of love. It's God's wish for you coming true. Who can tell the eye not to see? Who can tell the nose not to smell? Who can tell the lips not to speak? Who can tell the mind not to think? Well, I hope you're enjoying the subtlety and the feelings of the words, Poetry is a very powerful emotion. You have to live it to feel it. And most of us have grown up dreaming of fairies. My friend, childhood friend Ajay Virjan will bear me with it. We've grown up with fairies. And I still believe in fairies. My fairy. They told me that fairies don't live anymore. They told me that fairies don't live anymore. They are the creation of folklore. I believed them like an innocent child. Till you came in and my imagination went wild. A fairy is fabulous and a beautiful being. She brings in happiness as she drifts in. There is hope in the heart and magic in the wind when a fairy like you spreads its wings. It is difficult to find a fairy just like that. You have to close your eyes and wish real hard. A fairy listens to the pure and loving. A fairy reaches the one who's wishing. A fairy can see deep inside the heart. All hidden desires, secrets kept under guard. She grants you a star for every wish. Her touch is the softest heavenly kiss. flowing like water in a muddy riverbed, watching the hour when the day meets the night, wondering as the dark clouds burst above, will my fairy bring me peace and love? No more will count sheep before I sleep. No longer shall my eyes incessantly weep. Not any more shall I watch the ages go by. My fairy has come to take me on a high. They told me that fairies don't live anymore. They are the creation of folklore. I believed them like an innocent child till you came in and my imagination went wild. Thank you. Rakhiji, thank you. I hope you're enjoying the evening. Now come on, we are talking of fairies, so how can dreams be far away from a dream? So here I am before Chandana and dancers come again, talking to a dream. Sometimes I leave you in the dark of the night. Alpana ji. Sometimes I leave you in the dark of the night when you come so full of yourself. The choice of the time is yours. What you bring is what you decide. I lose myself and live the life you show me. I become you. Do you remember how once you took me to a labyrinth and made me lose myself? I struggled and learned how to find my way out of a maze. Another time you led me to some castle ruins. And as I ascended the falling steps, the glory of the castle was restored. Once I thought, I'll just be asleep. I will not see any dream. Yet my power failed me before you. You held my life and became my life. I resist no more your advances daily. I wait in my subconscious ready. Another time you brought me a green unicorn. Its horn all spiraled and white. I was afraid. I'll never ride a horse and gallop like a knight, cutting the breeze, a sword clasped tight. You let me go of my fears. Those held me in a vice-like grip. Freedom you brought with luck and pride. One day I wanted to know what's going to happen next. So I kept a blue sapphire under my pillow. I'm sure we all have done that. One day I wanted to know what's going to happen next. So I kept a blue sapphire under my pillow and silently wished for you, the dream. True, you came and brought a vision that was going to unfold for me. Building upon building came up, my name etched on each. One night, while talking to the stars, slumbering I lay. My heart was good and thoughts pretty. The demon of darkness did not like my happy reverie. It grasped my hand and pulled me to the ground. It was death that was facing me. You flew, my angel, my life's love. It was she who rescued me. Last time you came with my parents, who rest in heavens above. You brought my beloved too and made them bless her. Such things you do, which I wanted to. In my life of human failings, You make me do more than I can do. Dream, oh dream, come every night. Bring the world to feel and delight. One life I live, others not known. With you I see what I had never known. Let not the mysteries of the universe baffle our minds. Bestow on my sweetheart a life of blissful dreams. Thank you, thank you. Let's welcome the Chandana dancers once again. Thank you, Navinji, for coming here.
The third set tonight is called Ridmanjali. It's a combination of live drums called the Getabara and Thamatama. The next is called the Senkad Gala, a royal dance created with the traditional songs of praise which became popular in the Kandyan era during the reign of King Vimala Dharmasuya.
Swasti Vansha Varga Chakku Mangalam Indra Nivasarakku Mangalam Chakradisharukku Mangalam Indrila Nivasarakku Mangalam Sura Indataru Vitaranakku Mangalam Jaya Mangalam Jaya Mangalam Jaya Mangalam
Kumar, Van जीवलोक संरक्षिता
सर्जिता
सकल जीवलोक संरक्षिता अतुल नृत्य मुनि प्रसाद लागते दात्य सत्पवित्र कमल मित्र किरण मात्र लस जगात्र पूजिता सकल जीवलोक संरक्षिता
सर्जिता
सकल जीवलोक संरक्षिता नंद नील पुलसुरिंद वासुराट्यलुंद इंद्र इंद्र नील देन पबांद सुंदर रूप शोभिता सकल जीवलोक संरक्षिता
सर्जिता
सकल जीवलोक संरक्षिता
देव खतिर नाम कुमार देव त्रैलोक शासनादरु अग्रनायका
Absolutely fabulous. I hope you're enjoying the magic of the evening. It's a beautiful night. And so my words have wandered and emotions have wandered to embrace the beautiful night. When the sky is turning dark and strong, and the long hours of the day have gone by, it is time to see the twilight and the stars. Open your arms to embrace the beautiful night, beautiful night, beautiful night. Sit quietly in the porch and listen to the sounds, the songs in merriment that spontaneously start. It is the invisible creatures, those live in the grass, trumpeting the onset of the wonderful night. Remember the loved ones who once lived in your life. Their faces have become the stars of the night. See the shooting star that rushes across the sky. It is the same one who still lives in your heart. When the sky is turning dark and strong, and the long hours of the day are past, it is time to see the twilight and the stars. Open your arms to embrace the beautiful night. Beautiful night. Do you hear some chimes drifting in with the wind? Do you hear somebody's laughter ringing in the mist? Don't you see the games once in childhood played? Don't you smell the fragrances that you once lived? It is all the magic of the charming night. There is peace and calm in your troubled mind. Let the music of the flute played in the distance take you deeper into the realms of the night. When the sky is turning dark and strong, and the long hours of the day are past, it is time to see the twilight and the stars. Open your arms to embrace the beautiful night. Beautiful night. My next one is called the Virgin Song. Rashmiji and Arvind Bhai, thank you very much for being here. Hear the Virgin Song. Why do I have to live a life far away from you? Why do I have to sing a song of solitude? Why must your loving arms be 1,000 miles away? Why not your lips be sealed upon mine each day? I look for answers in the wind and find none. I look for hope in the stars and see them fade. I look for you in my eyes and find them wide awake. My eyes, that's where you are, forevermore and always. That's where you stay close to me and talk to me in my thoughts. You're the reason for my laughter. You're the dream I live for. You're the love I cherish in my heart. So come to me one final time and hold me in your arms. Your eyes shall peep deep into mine, and our lips join in a bond, a union of souls. That is the whisper I hear all along. I still believe you will come to lay me at rest when I pass to another world. Perhaps I will find peace one last day when your teardrops on my cold cheeks. You're the reason for my laughter. You're the dream I live for. You're the love I cherish in my heart. Till the day of your coming, I will sing my virgin song and wander all worked up in this world. So I live each day one more hope and see it die by the night. Some people have to cry for others to smile. Some people have to die so that many may live. Some people live more than is believed. Some people live more than their share. You're the reason for my laughter. You're the dream I live for. You're the love I cherish in my heart. I hope you're enjoying the beauty of the words and the worlds they hold within. Thank you. You know, once I took my younger son Shashwat to the Phantom of the Opera, and that was my first viewing of the play that runs on and on, generations after generations. And we saw the angel of music live inside the mind of the singer. Dedicated to that angel inside you, inside each one of you, there's an angel. There's an angel inside you. Why don't you just let her be? Don't push her away from you, for that is every part of you. Part of you. Every part of you. Listen to her voice as she speaks in your mind and tells you to do again a good thing. There is so much good that she brings within you and sings a lullaby when troubles overtake you. Sings a lullaby and sings a lullaby. A little bit of mud, a little bit of water, a lump of motley desires. That's all we are. But wait, don't forget, there's more inside you. Pause a while, hear her wings flutter in your heart. Flutter in your heart. Hear her wings flutter in your heart. Come close. Let's dance, holding hands again. My hand guiding your steps from the hollow of your back. Harmony on floor and grace in form. Together we become just one. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see? There's an angel inside you. Why don't you just let her be? Don't push her away from you, for that is every part of you. Part of you. Every part of you. So let's welcome the harmony on floor and grace and form once again on the stage. Chandana, please. Thank you.
What a wonderful evening. Now I'll request the Chandana dance group again with a mask dance from the Hatapalya, a healing ritual dance from southern Sri Lanka performed with masks and fire. It's called Padampalya. the love story being depicted in a dance form. It's called the Prem Puja.
යහනේ මන්දෝදරියේ පෙම්බර රාවණ තුරුලේ රසගුල් මේ මින්දාද දෝමේ යහනේ මන්දෝදරියේ පෙම්බර රාවණ තුරුලේ රසගුල් කම්පිතනූපුර රැවුමිනි මෙහුලේ කම්පිතනූපුර රැවුමිනි මෙහුලේ හංසතුඩින් තරේ රාවණ දෙවුරේ හංසතුඩින් තරේ රාවණ දෙවුරේ මින්දාද තුමේ යහනේ මන්දෝදරියේ පෙම්බර රාවණ තුරුලේ රසගුල් සරලවනේ මුවරද නොසිඳේ ඇසිපිය පියවෙදෝ මන්දෝදරියේ සිහරද රාවණගේ උරමඩලේ මින්දාද දෝමේ යහනේ මන්දෝදරියේ පෙම්බර රාවණ තුරුලේ රසගුල් මින්දාද දෝමේ යහනේ මන්දෝදරියේ පෙම්බර රාවණ තුරුලේ රසගුල් කම්පිතනෝ රැවුමිනි මෙවුලේ කම්පිතනූපුර රැවුමිනි මෙවුලේ හංස තුඩින් තරේ රාවණ දෙවුරේ හංස තුඩින් තරේ රාවණ දෙවුරේ මින්දාද යහනේ මන්දෝදරියේ පෙම්බර රාවණ තුරුලේ துன்னகத்துக்குதா கெட்டு தக்க தெரி கிட்டுதா துன்னகத்துக்குதா கெட்டு தக்க தெரி கிட்டுதா ததா கின துனா கதா திட்டே கதா திட்டு கதா கதிகனா திட்டு கதா கதிகனா திட்டு கத கதிகனதா திட்டு கத கதிகனதா தாது நகர்த்துக்குதா தாது நகர்த்துக்குதா தாது நகர்த்துக்குதா தாது நகர்த்துக்குதா தத்துக்கு திக்கிட்டுதா தத்துக்கு திக்கிட்டுதா தத்துக்கு திக்கிட்டுதா தத்துக்கு திக்கிட்டுதா தத்துக்கு திக்கிட்டுதா தத்துக்கு திக்கிட்டுதா gare 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 da sare da ni da sare de ga ga ba pa ni re va sare de va pa ga gare de ga ba gare sare de ga ga ba ga ni re va gare de da sare ni va pa ga gare de da ni sare sare ga gare da sare ga gare da sare ga gare da gare da gare da sare ga pa re ga re ga pa ga 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 re ga pa ga va ni sa ni sa ni sa ni sa 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 ni sa 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 ni re 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 ni sa 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 ni ni pa 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 ga 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 pa re ga re ni ma dera na 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 dera di dim ta na dim ta